I'd like to welcome all of you to our Think Like a Pro weekly meeting, Wednesday meeting. This meeting was put together by several elites so they can share information with our teams. And our leaders are quite busy traveling and presenting meetings and so forth. So it's great for us to support them when they need us. And I am honored that these elite leaders have asked me to host this evening. So I want to introduce you to our guest speaker. But before I get started, I want to give you a few quick announcements while people are still jumping in. Most of you are aware of the new event that's called Activate 2022 in Salt Lake City, Utah. This is going to be held June 17th and the 18th. And tonight is the last day to get your ticket for $149. Then it's going to go up to $199. All registration and ticket sales are located in your back office website. So you better register now if you want to take advantage of the sale price. This event, from what I've read, it said that it's going to be a 2-day gathering with many new workshops and business strategies. They're going to have a celebration party, a tour of the new headquarters, some photo ops, access to new products. You're going to receive gifts. And they said there's a chance to get a ticket to see the Salt Real soccer game. And also the other event that we want to make sure that you're aware of and to take advantage, it's in the fall, and that's our global convention. Now that's in Phoenix, Arizona from October 20th to the 22nd, and tickets are on sale now for $179. Now you can buy the tickets in your back office as well. This is a great chance to meet people from around the world, and you could do some sightseeing in the beautiful city of Phoenix, Arizona. Okay. Before I do anything else, I would like to share my story and introduce you about my life story and why I chose LifeVantage. As a career, I worked in international sales and product management with several Fortune 500 companies, and I thought I would be set for life working for large corporations. But I had a rude awakening. It was scary enough to get laid off once, but I was laid off 4 times. And the sad thing was that each employer let me go right before the vestment period so that I wouldn't be eligible for a pension plan. So that means I don't have a retirement at all. In February of 2009, my company laid me off in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And that was right after the 2008 stock market crash. How many of you remember what it was like that year? I'm telling you, it was crazy everywhere. But in the economy in this city, it was horrible. You couldn't find a job, not even part-time or temporary positions. And I was scared because I was living alone with no spouse or family to rely on. It was the worst time in my life when I had to file bankruptcy and I lost everything, including my home. No savings, no credit cards, everything was gone. I had to move to Austin because I had family here and there were better opportunities in the city. And I started attending every networking event to make new friends and build a network system. In other words, I had to start a new life here. And at one of those events, I met this successful, charismatic, and like-minded friend who gave me a gift and the best solution to my problem. And her name was Ty Hayes, our Elite Pro 8 leader. She's an elite leader in our business and proved that this opportunity was the best choice for me. When she spoke to me about the opportunity, I didn't hesitate to join the company because they had 6 key components that I was looking for in a business. From a book that I have read by an economist called Peter Drucker. The first one is, it has to be a reputable and legitimate company that is publicly traded on NASDAQ. The second thing, it has to be a consumable product with no competition. Third, you need to be participating in billion-dollar trends and markets. 4, you want a training system that is by experienced and successful leaders that can mentor you. 5, a compensation plan that will pay you while you are sleeping. And the 6th thing is timing. Time is everything. By joining a company at the right time for explosive growth. It is exciting to be able to put all of my efforts now into this business, knowing that I'll be able to replace my income and I can see myself retiring in the next 3 to 5 years. Now it's time for me to pay it forward to others so they don't have to struggle and experience the bad struggles that I went through in the last few years. And I'm sure other people experience it right now. I wish to educate and share this great gift because there is life after corporate America, people. And so look for a backup plan. Now, it is my privilege to introduce you to our guest. She's a wonderful speaker, and she's a little nervous, but that's okay. She's a Pro 4 and a neuro practitioner from Austin, Texas. Her name is Jennifer, and I hope I pronounced it correctly, Tutanis McCuan. Is that correct? I will be asking her a few questions so she can share with us her experience. Okay, welcome, Jennifer. Why don't you tell us why you chose LifeVantage and give us your 2-minute story.
I am Jennifer Tutanis McCuan. I'm a neuro nurse practitioner. I have been a nurse practitioner in neuro ICU, neurosurgery, and currently I am practicing here in Austin, Texas in vascular neurology. I am married to a godly man, a great supporter, my great supporter actually. My husband, Dr. Clayton McCuan. He is an internal medicine physician, and we are blessed with 2 daughters. We have an 18 and a almost 4-year-old daughter. So why LifeVantage? I joined LifeVantage actually in October of 2021. So last year. I worked fast and furious at that time, at that month, and I was able to achieve Pro 4 in 20 days. It was like, yeah, hey, I did great, but also with that great achievement, I also did a lot of mistakes, right? I was so on fire at that time, and I was just doing what I can. So yes, so came to LifeVantage because I actually missed most of the life of my 18-year-old daughter because I love to work and I love to earn money on my own. I wanted to be able to provide and not be completely dependent on the income of my husband. Yes, we are blessed. We praise God for that, but it's just embedded in me because growing up poor gives me that drive to reach for my dreams and will never be dependent on anyone, including my husband. But yes, of course, I am dependent to God, of course, that's for sure. So growing up, I have plans A to Z. I have to graduate at this age, 19, I was already a nurse. I graduated my BS nursing at that time. So yeah, I am that kind of a person. So I have the drive. So now with my second child, I do not want to miss anything in her life at all. I wanted to enjoy her and have a life together, as she grows up. And that being said, I need to replace my current income. And how do I do that? And, I've been looking for business. Because I wanted to be able to homeschool my 4-year-old. I wanted to be the mom that she can just call anytime that is at home. And of course, I wanted to be the wife that my husband wants me to be because he's been wanting me to stop working because I work a lot. I really do. I work extras. I want the money. I love the luxury that I can buy with that money. So I am looking forward to this LifeVantage venture. Really do. I know that I've been to that event. I know that I can do it. We can do it. We all can do that. Do it regardless of what career we're in. Either you have you've been to school or not, we can do this. We can do this all together. That's my story, my 2-minute story, Sylvia. Thank you so much.
Great. Wow. Everybody loves to hear a great story. And you have a really amazing background. And yes, time freedom is what people look for, but they also look for the money and they look for the health. Now, I do have another question to ask you, Jennifer. You have just recently attended the Elite Academy in Orlando, Florida this last weekend. So tell us your 3 biggest takeaway that you have received from that event.
Ooh, just 3. I have a lot. I have a lot. It was such an awesome experience, Sylvia. Really, I never thought that an event will be that. It's mind-blowing. And Kai told me that was not actually the biggest event. That was a small event. But that was really great. So 3 biggest takeaways from that. Number 1, that there's always a process in anything you do. And that includes the networking. There are phases in networking. Again, I did a lot of mistakes because I did not do the process in the very beginning of this venture, of my business. So we know the 4 phases, right? We have the phase 1, the invite, enroll, invite guests and prospects. Phase 2 is the teach, present, presentations to your guests, to your prospects. And then phase 3, mentor and train. So we are mentoring and training our distributors. And that's what I've been trying to do now with my distributors here in the US, and most there in the Philippines. And 4th is mentoring mentors. Hopefully we'll get there when we're elites like Kai and the millionaires that we've met during the event. So that's the number 1. There is a process. So we should know the process. We have the ITT. We should stick with the ITT. So, and this number 2, we have to think, we have to act and work like entrepreneurs do. We're entrepreneurs. They're big thinkers. We want us to do that. I want me to think like them, right? So we have to think about the future, not just what can I get from this one, right? Like now, think about the future. Think about the long-term strategies that you can do for your business, the ways, the longevity of your business, because this is your business. This is my business. So I really wanted to think long-term strategies for my business. And then you can find or choose the team of people that you wanted to work with, right? That's how they think, entrepreneurs. You don't need to because right now I'm stuck with people that I need to work with because I am employed by this company. Regardless, I have to work with them. But if you have your own business, you can choose or not choose people that you do not want to work with, right? And then you also can work while being with your children, with your family. That's really a big thing for me, especially for moms out there. And then to be able to succeed in this new economy, you have to build your belief. You have to build yourself up, right? You have to build yourself up. And of course, you have to build your business. That's the main thing. This is what I love about the event, is to really, I've known more about the company and I've known more about the products just by talking with all the people out there. And of course, with the presentations that our speakers did at that time. And number 3, yes, believe in our products and our company, LifeVantage. That means believing in networking, in nutrigenomics, because truly I do not believe in networking before. Now that I've learned more and more and more about networking, that I can be a millionaire in networking, oh my gosh, that's just awesome. That's just awesome. You just have to work for it though. You have to work for it. So yes, I have that belief in our products, in our company. So when we say our product, means we are in nutrigenomics, we are biohacking our genes, our own body. Who does that? Yes, that's our company, that's our product, right? Just like who does workouts here? I used to do workout, now I'm getting a lot of weight. I used to do intensity workout, and it activates your body to continue to burn calories even after you had your 30 or an hour intense workout. And with our products, for Tandem products, we are activating our own body to produce antioxidants, lowers oxidative stress, to work in the mitochondria to essentially produce energy. Those are the things that our products can do, right? It's activating our own body. So guys, just by that thought, those products that are antioxidants can be obsolete in no time, right? So we are the only one that has this kind of product in the market or in the whole world. And that's the very reason why our product, that is natural product, is patented. No one can use or market our product except our company, LifeVantage. We have patents on our products. That's a big thing. We're natural products. Pharmaceuticals cannot take away our products, right? That's a big thing, just for our products alone. The company, We know that our company is multi-dollar. We're a debt-free, publicly traded company in NASDAQ. And besides Wells Fargo, one of our shareholders is BlackRock. My gosh, $1 trillion investor company. My gosh, when I was talking to our friends, when I mentioned the company BlackRock, they were like, what did you just say? BlackRock. They invested in our company twice, right? Twice. Do you think they did not do a massive homework or evaluation of our company before they invested their money in our product? They probably did. They probably scrutinized our company left and right, back and forth, right? So yes, that is our company. So, and of course, our company is building their products through science, on science. That's a big thing for medical people like me. That's why we have stacks after stacks of products added each time to achieve maximum health through mapping our own DNAs. It's so cool to see the map of our DNAs when our scientist, Brian Dixon, presented in that event. We have maps of our DNAs, and all he does is look, oh, we can trigger this one. We can activate this DNA here through our products, right? That's cool. That is so cool. So, but the one thing that I love most is the culture of our company. It's really the culture. When I went to that event, I met people from all walks of life. I met a 3-year-old, 3-year-old babies to 90-year-old people. We have Amish people, culture, the ones that do not do technology there in our events. There's just so many different people from all walks of life. And you know, you're so welcome there. You heard baby crying and playing around and no one seemed to care. It seems like it's normal thing at LifeVantage, having babies in an event. That is really awesome for me. And the one thing I love about that event, just being there, is that I can talk about Jesus all day long. Everyone is talking about God's grace and his goodness and his love at LifeVantage. And me as a Christian woman, I love that. And that just really like give me that full confidence that I can do this because I have Christians with me in this company, right? I was able to do that freely, to just be able to say thank you, Lord, for this opportunity. So that's really great. And the care, the smiles are genuine and authentic when you are there. So it's like everyone is really giving everyone a chance to change their lives at LifeVantage. So those are my 3 things.
That is wonderful, wonderful. We love hearing from a professional in the medical field that understands this, and also that because you understand it, you're able to explain it in layman terms. And you picked the 6 key components that I even mentioned. That's the reason why I also enrolled in this company. And that's why I encourage people, try to include the 6 key components because you'll hit someone's button. And I love the aspect on the business side as well as the health, and you hit it all. Now, the last question I do want to give you, because we've got 10 minutes, would you recommend everyone, the old distributors, especially the newbies, to not miss an event, and tell us why?
Definitely yes. Definitely yes. Yes, you have to. From my experience, you have to. It's very encouraging. It is inspiring. And everyone, everything is real. We're not just virtual, guys. Our company, every people are real. Even, you know, it made me realize and think when I went to that event that my business is important in this world, just like that entrepreneur just said, right? My business is important in this world. Why? Because it helps people's lives. I was able to meet people that they never thought that they could have this kind of life, right? While taking our product being able to walk again from being bedridden. She's a physician. I met her when I was trying to get a picture with our CEO, right? She is a physician. She was bedridden, and she said that I was here because of Pro Tandem. See, those, from the aches and pains of our old peoples into a 45-year-old got pregnant after 15 years of trying. I had a picture of her and her baby, and she calls her baby Pro Tandem baby. So those are the things that you can see. They're real. They are real. They're real people. And then there's also people that had changed the course of their lives, right? From working 80 hours a week to being able to stay full time with their kids and their families, from living into an old RV or house that's dilapidated, and now owning their own house. And some lives in a town, in a lake house or a beach house. They're real. The success stories are real, maybe in health or in wealth. It's real. And then lastly, the event made me set my foundation in business, that I need to look for self-reliant people, and that I can be accountable in the success or failure of my business. And we also have to be prepared that everything can go wrong. Everything can go wrong, but not to give up when the going gets tough. And that there's no destinations here, folks, only journeys. And that failures is part of our journey. Okay? So in today's economy, no one is building nutrigenomics or biohacking in networking. We're the only one. We are the only one. So set your foundation today before someone else does. And let's work with urgency, and let's outwork everyone else out there. All right. So remember, your business is important in this world.
Oh, wonderful, girl. I'm going to see you up on stage. You're going to make it. You're moving pretty fast. You're a powerful speaker. It's coming from the heart. Do it while it's still strong. For those of you who are still stuck, or for those of you who feel like giving up, don't. You guys don't realize this is the time when we need it. And if you need to get that spirit back up, go to an event. Go to these events, because every time you go, it builds up your belief, it builds up your excitement, and you'll go full force with your business, and you'll learn new skills and make a lot of friends. Because when you talk to cross lines, they can help you with third party when your upline is not available. So make a lot of friends. Now, also remember, when you go to these events, it's a tax write-off. So you can write off not only your ticket, but also your airline, the hotel, meals, and so forth. So it's a business expense. So it's not like you're losing money. And you could write it off like a vacation, so which is kind of cool. Well, thank you so much, Jennifer, for sharing from your heart. Everyone, please drop an X in the chat line to show her we appreciate her speaking with us tonight.